Hello wonderful people and welcome to our very first video on YouTube. This is the Flying Kick, a place where you can find all the news, reviews and tips for your beaten up needs. In the video today, we will be reviewing Rumble Dragon, published and developed by Gotcha Games. A simple beaten up game that pays homage to the classic Double Dragon for Game Boy. But is this worth 12 bucks? Well, let's find out. There is nothing much to talk about here. This is your standard beaten up story where the city of Pincer will live in peace and harmony until the Shadow Warriors gang, not that one, appeared and took over the city. And now it's up to our heroes, Alicia and Mark, to take the matter on their own hands and feet. Just like the story, the gameplay combat is very simple. You can choose between two characters that are basically the same, change only the looks. All their attributes are basically the same, being speed, strength, energy. They all look pretty much the same. Difficult wise, the game will offer you 3 choices, easy, normal and hard, that will change how much damage you take from enemies. Enemy placement, number of enemies on the screen, it will be the same throughout the 3 levels of difficulty. As for the moves, you kick with A, punch with B, jump is awkwardly mapped to B and E together, because apparently the Switch doesn't have more than 2 buttons. Also you have your flying kick and your grabbing move, that will allow you to throw the enemy or make your knee and his face being best friends until death. Double tapping with the directional will make you run. That allows you to give a good uppercut on your enemies or a small flying kick. That is actually more precise and easier to pull than jumping. I mean, I know this is a homage to the classics, but some KOL improvements is the spice that makes these retro games good. Talking about KOL, the game have a basic combo system that you can take advantage to deal bigger damage. Nothing too fancy, but it is there. Actually, your basic move works like a combo. Punching an enemy will evolve to a spinny kick that will throw the enemy half across the screen. Some moves like the running uppercut will open a window to start a stronger combo, and believe me, you will do it a lot. The game have 5 levels that will last you about 5 to 8 minutes each. At level 1 and 2 you face a boss at the end, and from level 3 to 5 you will start to face the bosses you beat at the mid-level before the boss at the end. Classic stuff. Enemy variety is kinda lacking. Really, you will face the same 4 or 5 enemies throughout the whole game, with the same tactics you learn in the first level. Unfortunately, variety is the name of the game here. You can find weapons that you can use, or you can throw at your enemies, like knives, sticks, whips, but excluding the knife, they are not great to use. They take a lot of time to telegraph and left you open to be attacked. You'll be better without them, trust me. One of the bigger problems I found in the combat is the hitbox. All characters' hitbox are huge. You can be way above or below the enemy and still hit them, and of course be hit by them. This will lead to a lot of cheap attacks and cheap deaths that you simply cannot avoid. The AI isn't the smartest around. They will always try to surround you, but in an awkward way, dancing left and right, trying to understand what's happening in the screen. On level 3, a level where you have to jump some holes in the ground, your enemies will happily walk to their deaths, leaving you with a desolate stare because, well, they rather kill themselves than be in this game. What you see is what you get here. Game Boy graphics all the way. There isn't much to talk about, because that's it. A black and green game with small sprite, no parallax backgrounds or anything. It's a straight up Game Boy game. Not that this is bad or anything, but it left me without much to talk about. Oh yeah, there's a filter that emulates Game Boy screen, and that's all the option you get in the game. Well, there is sound, that's for sure. Some Game Boyish sounds that can bring you nostalgia or a migraine, depending on your mood. There's music, but except by the fanfare at the end of the level, nothing that will stick with you. No voices whatsoever, but this is expected for the type of game they're trying to make. There is only one mode in the game, the story mode, but after finish the game you will unlock your enemies and you can play with them, just like Double Dragon 4 did. Nothing groundbreaking here, but it could be a reason to spend 30 to 40 minutes if you have nothing better to do. For 12 bucks you can do a lot better than this one on eShop. Right now, at the time of this review, Double Dragon Kunio-kun Retro Brawler bundle is only 10 bucks and you can get a bunch of better game for less. The game isn't horrible, not at all, but they are asking way too much for what is in store here. The combat is lacking, I even dare to say a little boring, the sound isn't impressive, and the characters are generic, as you can get the 5 level scenes to drag a little bit, and by the time you finish the 4th level you'll be wishing the game was over. Maybe if it was $3 or $4 I would be more willing to give this game a recommendation, but at $12 I must say, stay away. You will be better playing Double Dragon for Game Boy, or, as I said before, buy any retro Double Dragon that are currently at discount. Double Dragon 2 for NES is currently $350 and is a way better deal than this game. And that's it for the review, guys. I hope I managed to save you some bucks and that you enjoy my first foray reviewing games since 2005, I guess? Man, time flies. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't ring the bell. Nobody likes the bell, so don't do it. My videos will appear in your subscription tab as soon as I post them, or you can follow me on Twitter. My handle is in the description. And that's it. I wish you all have a great day, and remember, keep beating up.